It's talk time.
Hi, I'm Victoria. I've been an ESL teacher for over 3 decades. Welcome to Talk Time. One of the most interesting questions a student ever asked me was this: do you feel like a different person when you speak another language? I smiled and said, yes, sometimes I do. And that's what I'd like to talk about today: how our personality can change when we speak a different language. Language is more than just vocabulary or grammar. It's a way of thinking, a way of being. And when we speak a new language, many of us notice small and sometimes big changes in how we act and feel. You might feel more outgoing in one language and more reserved in another. Or you might feel more polite, more emotional, or more playful. This is not just a feeling. Research actually supports it. Let me give you two key studies. First, a 2006 study by Ramirez Esparza and her team looked at bilingual Spanish-English speakers. The same people took a personality test twice, once in Spanish and once in English. Guess what happened? In Spanish, they scored higher on agreeableness and conscientiousness, traits often linked to being careful and kind. But in English, they scored higher on extroversion, traits linked to being outgoing and talkative. So, the same person appeared more social in English and more responsible in Spanish. Why? Because each language is tied to a different culture. And when we use that language, we also tap into that culture's values and ways of thinking. Another study by DeWile and Nakano in 2013 found that multilingual people often say they feel different in each language. Some feel more confident, some feel more logical, and some feel more emotional. Even their body language changes. Isn't that fascinating? One participant said she felt more serious in French and more fun in English. Why does this happen? Because language doesn't stand alone. It comes with context, customs, and social rules. Think about how we say you in different languages. In English, it's always you. But in French, we have tu and vous. In Japanese, it's even more layered. Each choice we make carries meaning about respect, distance, closeness. So the language we speak helps shape the role we play. When I speak English, I feel like a teacher and a friend. When I speak French, I feel more formal and a little more careful with my words. If I speak to a student in their native language, I try to match their cultural tone because it helps build trust. So yes, we do change, even if just a little. Language brings out different sides of who we are, and that's a beautiful thing. It shows how complex and adaptable we can be. We are not one fixed personality. We are many shades of the same person, depending on how we express ourselves. If you want to learn English or explore topics like this one, check out the description box below. Let's keep growing together. Thank you for joining me here on Talk Time. See you next time.